We all have heard and know that meditation is a great tool to quiet our noisy minds and help us achieve more peace and tranquility in our everyday lives. There are numerous kinds of meditation techniques: silent meditation, guided meditation, breath awareness, visualization, mantra meditation, walking meditation, and several others. If you are watching this, I'm sure you would have tried different techniques. Some resonate more with us than the others. Even if you don't have a daily dedicated practice, even if you meditate every once in a while, you would have experienced some amazing sessions where you felt peace, joy, and an inner sense of calm. So you felt great during your session and for a little while afterwards. But unfortunately, this high state did not last and you were pulled back into reality and its hubbub. So then the question arises, if we are not going to be able to maintain this high state, why meditate? Sure, I feel serenity during my session, but how do I apply it to my daily life? Is there any advantage to practicing meditation in everyday scenarios? Or is it only limited to this little window? Because, frankly speaking, I don't have 4 hours to meditate a day like a monk. The answer is yes, the benefits of meditation can carry beyond the mat and after the session. Let's find out how. Our usual behavior is to react impulsively to anything that the mind says. For example, the mind says, I am too bored. We immediately start looking for ways to eliminate this boredom. We turn on the TV. The mind says, I don't like this show. We change the channel. The mind says, I want a snack. We immediately start looking for what to eat. We see someone. There's a thought, I don't like her. She was mean to me the last time. We turn away from that person. There's a thought that says, I don't feel happy. And we instantly start looking for solutions: new job, new relationship, new hobby, entertainment. We literally behave like marionettes pulled by strings, constantly directed by the mind with no sense of discrimination. We never question our thoughts, we are completely identified with them. But when we start practicing meditation regularly, we can tune ourselves to these nuances of our mind. Whatever technique we are practicing, whether we are sitting silently or following our breath, script, or a sound, every meditation technique teaches us to stay present, to be a witness, to observe our thoughts and not get entangled with them. When the focus wavers or we are pulled in by our mind, body sensations, or the environment around us, we can gently guide it back to the present, stay conscious and alert, and detached from the inner dialogue. When we do this, we are training ourselves to stay centered and not get pulled in by the mind arbitrarily and not believe our thoughts. We can watch our thoughts. Since we watch and observe our thoughts dispassionately during the meditation sessions, over time this gets reinforced in us, and then we can witness the activity of our minds during our everyday lives and then choose consciously and respond from a sense of discernment. We can remind ourselves that we are not our thoughts, we are the one who is aware of these thoughts. And so, in this gap between the stimulus from the mind and our reaction, we can respond with clarity. So, when the mind says, I feel bored, I want something to eat, I don't like her, I don't feel happy, we don't immediately launch into finding solutions to throw at these commands so that we can pacify the mind. Instead, we can take a step back and notice where this is coming from. Is it coming from a place of restlessness, fear, or just plain annoyance? And then we can use the power of discernment to decide whether we want to indulge the mind or just ignore the chatter. In other words, we have authority. We are not running around serving the mind, which is mostly negative and creates stress. So, this is where meditation benefits transcend the session. This is how meditation can help us in our practical day to day life. It takes continuous regular practice to be able to become aware of the subtleties of our inner state in our daily lives, but with practice, it gets better. So, keep up with those meditation sessions, and over time, you will see clarity, calm, peace, and focus penetrate into your daily life situations. Thanks for watching. Bye.